Hey, there's another scam going around. We got to let you know because there's so many distressed homeowners out there right now that are looking for some kind of relief, and if you're not careful, you could easily fall victim to one of these things, and nobody would blame you, quite frankly. But here to protect you is Bryan Garrity, our real estate expert. And Bryan, just by way of a little bit of background here, you're a listing agent.
That's correct.
So that means you do what exactly, normally?
Well, I list and sell people's homes, getting them top dollar. In this market, I work with a lot of short sales, so I'm dealing with, helping people that are in a bad situation get out of tough time.
Now, I know you've got a background in mortgages as well and everything, so you have a very broad-based background, but I want to kind of let folks know where your real interest is right now. You're the consumer guy. You don't come at it from the institutional side. You're for the buyers and sellers.
We know how I feel about the banks.
Exactly.
Okay, so I just put that out there. And then, again, the California Department of Real Estate has done a really good job about keeping these consumer alerts out there, but yet I don't know how easy it is for the consumer unless they've been impacted to find it. So now here we have yet again another group of not so nice people coming along and taking advantage of people in distressed situations. And
so basically they're coming along, they're saying, look, we can probably find something wrong in your contract and sue the bank. Is that the gist of it?
The bottom line is when you had your loan and you sat down and you signed all your paperwork, they're saying that lawyers can come and find violations within those loan documents, which, to be honest with you, they probably can find some violations. But you got to be real about it. These violations that they find are not going to cause the banks to take your mortgage back.
They're sometimes just little, didn't cross the T, dot the I, little things like that.
Yeah, they're minor. There are violations, but it's not anything that's going to, shut down the bank.
They
or
don't
shut
constitute fraud or a criminal act or breach
no.
of contract.
No, it was just, in the heyday when if you had a pulse, you got a mortgage. Things were sloppy all the way around. Hence the reason we're in the situation we're in now. But what really prompted me today is I had a San Diego Living viewer come in. Nice lady, her and her husband. They paid a company $23,000 to get them out of a situation like what we're talking about. They said, oh, your file has errors in it, and we have a lawyer. See, the scam now is they're backing it up saying we have lawyers that are going to represent you, and these lawyers are going to be able to find all these errors, and you're going to join a class action lawsuit, and we're going to take down our friends at Bank of America or Chase or wherever. And now, just from a realistic standpoint, if it's too good to be true, probably is.
But $23,000. I mean, I would think at some point when you've committed to give over that much money, you're pretty convinced that you're going to get some relief here. They believed it wholeheartedly.
They're nice people. They believed it. I had another woman come in, San Diego Living Viewer. This is why it's really hitting me. I'm really, 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 really angry at these dirtbags that are out there preying on people that are good people, that are sitting there trying to make a living, trying to stay in their house, and yet they're taking whatever little bit of money these people have and putting it in their pockets and opening and closing shop, calling themselves different names. You've got to beware. Anybody that wants an advance fee from you for a loan modification, if they say they've got a lawyer affiliation, they're going to do a class action lawsuit, anything like that, stay away. Run the other way because you're not going to get help there. More than that is good.
So that is advance fees, huge red flag. It shouldn't happen in a legitimate situation.
No, it shouldn't. But there's too many people that are buying it. But they're desperate. So they want whatever it is they can. And I'll tell you, honest truth, all the people that I have looked at that have brought in their modification paperwork, I'm going back to this again. Folks, if you've been working with the bank for 1.5 years or 2 years, you're not going to get a modification. You're just not going to get a modification. And in the event that you do, is probably not going to be what you're looking for. So a lot of this is people having to, come to terms with themselves, come to terms with their financial situation, and find that you're not going to get a modification. If you're going to get a modification, you're going to get one in the first 60 or 90 days. Banks are on tune now. They got their things rolling. I'm more worried about this new scam when they say they have lawyers that are representing the folks.
Which sounds very official.
Enticing.
I think this might be a good time to, again, remind folks what you do as a listing agent. And the first 3 callers, we'll put the number up on the screen, the first 3 callers, you'll do what's called free staging for them. That's correct. But just the first 3 callers. This is a very expensive and very detailed, time-consuming thing that you're willing to do for these people, though, that are really in trouble. They're better off finding a way to sell and doing a short sale or something that you can help them with, rather than falling prey to one of these scams, certainly.
Falling prey to one of these scams, falling prey to foreclosure. You know, if you hang on to your house and you end up in foreclosure now, you're locked out from buying a place or doing anything for at least another 7 years. So yeah, I'm a listing agent. I do a lot of short sales. I do a lot of traditional sales. My focus is top dollar for my customers.
All right, very good. And again, the first 3 callers, free staging. That means they get your home all prepped and ready to go and all ready to list. And
pretty fantastic.
Get the high-def photo done and everything
yeah,
for them.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Bryan Garrity, as always, I'm glad you're out there looking out for some of these folks. And
Thank you.
you're a good guy to have walking point there.
No,
people see you coming and they go, uh-oh.
That is it.
I think you need business. Thanks, Bryan. Always good to see you.
All righty.
For more information, you go to san diego6.com. You just click on San Diego Living.